And the Boilermakers have taken it inside the 20. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
They're dealing with a second and long. Might be changing the route. Lewis. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Great job on the back end and coverage. DB staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
It'll be third and long. To the air again, Lewis. Fires left. A spectacular one-hand grab. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Lewis to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And the pummeling has started. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes
It's picked off, and another empty drive. Looking for more room. He was thinking touchdown all the way, but he got it down to the 26-yard line.
And as a defensive lineman late.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go into the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. We'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and
Shut up, Darius. I wish Drew Brees would daggone fund this roster. It would help actually a fucking lot.
boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the stake pit. It's the Purdue Boilermakers and the Rutgers Scarlet Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, even though there will be a great home field advantage today, Coach told me before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. If you were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Scarlet Knights headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will have the football first. And here comes Julian Lewis. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups. High-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one.
There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing. Lewis. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Butler. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And they said to us in the meetings leading up to this football game, really wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, run the football. First drive, this is exactly what they're doing. They're getting what they want. This defense has to get better at the point of attack.
Makes the grab. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Purdue! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Scarlet Knights offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. so it's not going to surprise me early here. The quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Wilkins. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Complete in the middle. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
And love offenses that are willing to find matchups and take advantage of them. Like, use your running back in the middle of the field. You want to use a linebacker, so be it. He can beat it. This guy has really good speed, really good ball skills, and I like the way they're using him out of the backfield.
To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Touré. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
When they were scripting this opening drive this week in practice, I don't know if they expected it to be this good. First play, 1st down. Second play, 1st down. Third play, 1st down. Everything is working. I'll tell you, when you got a quarterback, though, with this kind of ability, you got the playmakers around him like they do on offense, maybe it's not so surprising.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. A design run for the quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And this D's given up a lot of yards, and it looks like a failed possession. But right here, they get a chance to save it. Nice job. They're forcing a passing 3rd and goal situation here. Got to stay sticky to these wide receivers. One more down, and it would look like a really bad possession can turn into a field goal.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running inside. It's Martin. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Could not make his way to the corner.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. On the gun on third down, Lewis. He'll pull it down to run. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Fires to the big fella. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
The Boilermakers have their offense in high gear. The run inside. It's Martin.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback making checks. They feed him again. Still running at the 35. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him with that last play. Now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Lewis. Under fire. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is.
Intentional grounding. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 2nd down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Guys, they've come through on the first 2 third down tries. This one might be a little tougher. On the gun on third down, Lewis. Throws for the tight end. And the third down pass is incomplete.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Smashes it between the uprights. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Looking downfield, it's Wilkins. Grabbed over the middle. It's Denmark. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. They'll run the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down.
And 3rd and long as a defensive lineman, man, I'm thinking fly up the field, get to the quarterback. They sneak in the option. The defense not ready. He didn't even have to pitch it. He just kept it himself and gets a 3rd and long situation.
The Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Lewis to throw. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. Shakes a man, and he might take off. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. Timeout called by Purdue. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. And the Boilermakers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for it all. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
It's Lewis again. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And he needed every little bit of strength to somehow sneak that over the crossbar. And now the lead is extended a little further. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. of the gun, the give to the back. Picked up a few on that run, but his defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Scanning the field, it's Wilkins. Here's a heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We begin with a look at SMU taking on the number 5 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Mustangs with a statement victory here and a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. The victory gets this team to 4-2. It has not been a perfect start, but they are right in position entering the second half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game in Piscataway. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Boilermakers will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
I caught up with the Rutgers head coach at the half. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Okay, Holly. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Give to the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. The Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Wilkins. He's going for the big play. Pulls it in down the sideline. Open spaces. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Oh, into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And man, that is exactly what you wanted to see from this offense to start the third quarter. Like, the passing game, it just wasn't in sync. It wasn't where it needs to be. You dug yourself a little bit of hole, Palmer, but coming out like this, throwing, trusting your quarterback, putting a drive together, that's got to be a good sign.
And this is where the coaching staff really makes their money. When you can go in at halftime and switch things up and make the changes you need to make to your game plan to find that rhythm and get it established. That is such a great way, you're right, to start this thing. And now for this offense, it's about keeping it going and trying to stay one step ahead of the defense.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Running inside, it's Martin. Oh, he's got some space. He has 89 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. They're going to ride this running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
Throwing, Lewis. catch in the middle. It's Harris. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wideout there on the slant.
The Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Martin. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Lewis to throw. Punts it out of the air. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive. And offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Lewis rushes on him, and they got it.
Well, when you make a quarterback feel comfortable, man, they'll sit in that pocket, they'll go through the progressions, but when you start to hit them, they become very human, very average. They got to do a better job of keeping him upright, protecting him, so he can have a better second half than he did first.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. The Boilermakers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, looking for a man. He wants it all. He caught it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break.
And he's in! Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done, and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he makes the extra point. And the officials will stop playing momentarily here to check on the shaken-up Boilermaker. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboards. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The short hands, it's Touré. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Connection to the right. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. And receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient and he's consistent and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, you just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime and just said, look, we've got to get more physical and we've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this here in the second half.
Goes high to pull it in. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. action on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job on the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job on the D.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. On their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! And they're back within a score here in the 4th.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Here's Lewis to throw. Here comes the heat. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? After making the pick, he took it the other way, and he's dragged down at the 19.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
Got his man on the outside. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
To throw, it's Wilkins. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Oh, that may be in, and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with. Exact breaks into the open. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Back to the ground with the running back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or a safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Wide receiver comes in motion. Snagged out of the air. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Lewis from the gun on third down. Quickly to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
KYP, know your personnel. You got those big tight ends you can work on those third and shorts. You don't have to have him run way down the field. Understand how to get to the sticks, get that first down. Nice job.
To the air again, Lewis. Finds the tight end. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. And the Boilermakers will have it 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Martin. Picks up the first down. Here's a little room there. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. On the run, it's Martin. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Rutgers takes his second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Timeout called here by Rutgers, and that's their 3rd. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. The Boilermakers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. And they kneel down for a second time to drain as much time as possible off the clock and set up their kicker for the game-winning field goal attempt. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. This kicker is 2 for 2 on the night, and he could say good night if he can win the game here.
Ice water in this guy's veins. The game is on the line. All of the pressure, all the energy in the stadium, and the expectation, and he delivers once again for his team, just like he's been doing all season long.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
Now, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody